Hello YouTube, this is Steve and welcome back to Space Engineers. In this episode we will begin our work on our permanent station, starting with the reactor base system. Off camera here, excuse me, I did connect the refinery to our reactor, so that way it automatically feeds from the refinery into the reactor. I went ahead and got some more uranium. I haven't actually attached a cockpit to the station, and I know that sounds weird, but one of the benefits of doing that is you can see how much longer your uranium will last with the current setup. Let me do that real quick. We're gonna go come in here and create our let's create this one here. Alright, and then I'm going to be making a ton of these, probably a couple hundred at least, to start our reactor bay. So now the reactor bay, I have a design for that to look kind of like, I guess I don't know how to describe it. It's going to be a tube basically, like an inner tube, you know, like a big round structure. And inside, on 3 of the corners, there's going to be, oh, let's see here. Let's grab this one here. Okay. On 3 of the sides, there's going to be huge reactors, like the largest reactors possible, and that's going to be powering our entire station. Each of those is going to have a room that looks at them, like you can view and kind of see what's going on inside the reactor bay. The reactor bay itself will have it'll be surrounded in glass, and outside of that will be, you know, space, and it'll look really cool. Okay, so as we sit now, you'll notice that my energy on my person, so the bottom left-hand corner there, the energy went back up to 100%, just like it would if we were in a ship. Also, the fuel time on the bottom right-hand side, in that bluish square, says 2 days. I have 2 days worth of uranium. And we'll see what that's like once the refinery shuts off and once it's done refining all of the uranium that we have. So let's take a look here. We have 28 units, that's 2 days, and we have who knows how much more in here. So that's quite a bit. That's a good deal. So okay, let's make sure we don't have anything else on us that we don't need. Let's go ahead and create let's see, 100, 200. There we go. See if we have enough iron for that or not. Yeah, we should have. Nope, that's not gonna. We're not gonna have enough iron, so we're gonna have to get some more iron before that finishes, and that's fine. But that'll give us a good starting point. So let's fly over to our. Well, we don't need that. I do want to build a couple more ships, and we'll save that for next episode. But that's gonna be our welder and grinder ships. I do want to be able to grind down stuff without really having to do that with myself. I wanted the station to be kind of out here. I wanted it to have access to all the different asteroids that we've got here, kind of in a panoramic setting. So let's face it right here. Kind of back it up just a little bit. I don't think it's going to be that big, but I want it to make a little bit of a travel to the asteroids. So we'll do a new station here. Oh, it's not going to like that. Okay, so which do we want it? Like this? No. We'll be able to see the asteroids. So let's place it right there. There we go. And we can kind of see the asteroids coming across. That's cool. That'll work. Alright. Now, let's see, a large reactor is going to be 3 by 3, so we'll at least get we'll at least get that down there for the big reactor. Now I kind of wanted to house the reactor in a spherical glass dome. I don't know how realistic that's going to be. So let's get this a little bit out here like this. And I might just build one of these on camera and then build the rest of them off camera. What do we got here? That's the middle, so we do need one more layer around. Okay. Okay. Let's fill these in. And this is where a welding ship would just be perfect. But since we're only doing one of these for now, it's this one here. Since we're only doing one of them on camera, then we should be okay. Alright, I'm gonna go see how much has been made, and then I'm gonna start the large station reactor and see how much resources we have, if we have enough resources to make one of those. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and cancel that for now. And then we will say... I scrolled right past it. Not seeing the reactors at all. Am I blind? Am I missing them? No, there they are. I was blind. Okay. Gravel and silver. We need a lot of gravel. Wow. Okay, well that's from stone. That's not too hard. And then we need more silver. So let's go get some of that real quick here. Gravel's real easy. Turn it on. Undo our landing gear. And let's look for silver. Let's see, I don't see any right offhand. I know there was some, I think, on the other side of this uranium iron. Now, the nice thing about the ship ore detector is it's got a much larger range than the one in the handheld drill. There it is. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and drill straight through to the silver here. Just put our crosshair right on the silver and just go right for it. Oh, that was a bit of a sudden... Okay. Let's try this again. A little bit more gentle. There we go. We'll just keep our crosshair right on that silver. That way we'll get all of the rock right between us and silver. And we'll kind of make a straight hole too. It'll be kind of nice. Easier to get out when you got a straight hole. We must be really, really close to it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well I'm going to collect some of this off camera here. While this is really cool, it also would get very dull quick. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll be back once it has refined and we have started working on our big reactor. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, slight change of plans. We're gonna build our welder first. I remembered how much materials a large reactor took, and it's more than I can carry. So what we're gonna do instead today is we are going to just build our own little welding machine. So so let's go craft some materials that we're gonna need for our ship. I've already got a design in place, so it shouldn't take too long. This is still making our large reactor, and we are waiting for silver to be done. Let's see. Let's go into inventory. Yeah, silver's turning on and off. Okay. For this, we're going to need 2 landing gears. We are going to need a cockpit, although I just installed a new cockpit. It's a fighter cockpit. We're going to try that one here for our ship. We are going to need 2 welders. We're going to need 2 merge blocks. A bunch of these, so let's say, I don't know, 20 of these, 10 of these, 10 of those. And I'm trying to remember, I believe I used a connector again. We are also going to need, it's kind of annoying, isn't it? Sorry. I want to say we're going to need 2 of those at least, like the last time. We're going to need 3 medium cargo containers. Let's do another antenna, a light, and then we want light armor blocks. Oh, wait, let's see, how many of these do we want? Oh, let's do 20 of them. There you go, just in case. Alright, and then let's do 100 of those or something. So, I'll let those craft, and then I'll be back, and we'll start working on our welder. That way we can fly it out there and do our work on camera. So, depending on how long this gets, we may not finish that up today. Today or tomorrow we'll get it done, so that's the goal. Either way, I'll be right back when these are done crafting. Alright, most of it has been crafted, so we're back here and we're going to create our new small ship. And oh, I don't have the thing for it, construction component. Give me a second. I got a bunch of those in here. I just didn't grab any. Oh, is that all I can carry? Oh. Okay, well, that'll be enough. Okay, now this is something that I've built before on a different server, on a multiplayer server. So I've got a really good idea what I want it to look like. Okay, so this is going to come up 3, I believe, and then it's going to come out. Ooh, that's the part I don't remember. Let's see. Merge block 8. That's going to go here. And on top, and then I'm going to put another one on top of that. Why won't it let me? I have to weld this one first? Okay, well, shoot. Probably gonna be a little bit of back and forth. Let's put half of these in here. We don't need 1,000 of them. Let's do 200, and then no. I did it backwards. Let's just do 200 there. Okay, now we can grab some of these. Rest of our interior plates, and that should be good. Okay. That's very strange. Okay. Well, I guess let's finish it up. What did it say? Small steel tube and motor. Here's some motors, small steel tubes. What else did it say? It needed merge block, a computer. No problem. Finish rolling that up, and then now we can place that. Okay. Now, what I'm doing here is this is going to be the, I'm going to have this part of the ship be my grinder and welder. There's going to be 2 different ships, and then this top ship is going to be sort of like a module. Alright, sorry about that. I had to answer the phone real quick. Alright, so this is going to come down here. We want it to come out 1 because we want it to... We may want it to come out 2, but we'll see here. We want the cockpit to be right here. So, cockpit's going to go there. Cockpit's going to go there. Okay. So then we come out here in the back, and we're going to have a similar thing, but we're not going to go down as far. In fact, we may just go out to there. So the idea is, what we want to do is under here we want to have our, we're going to have arms coming out on either side that are going to house the welders. They're quite large, but they're going to be out here so we can see them while we're in the cockpit. So let's bring that out here. It's on level. That's probably too far. No, it might not be. Why can't I place that? Alright. Let's grab this. Yeah, that's probably out too far. Let's take those down. Okay. And then let's put our medium cargo container here. Is that the same level as the... No, it's back one. I love building spaceships in this game, man. It's so much fun. Okay, that's level, right? So then when I put my welder out here, let's spin it. Now I should be able to see that real easy. That might be too far out. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Let's see how far out is that one. So 5, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And then we go out 2. And we put our medium cargo container here. And our welder there. Okay. That is the basic shape of the ship. Now, how this is going to work is these are going to feed, the welders are going to be fed from the medium cargo containers here. I think the tricky part might be getting all the materials we need in both of them instead of them feeding into one. But back here we're going to have a connector, so we're probably going to have, these might be in the way. Let's get rid of these for a second. We'll build these last, this part last. So let's bring this out a little ways, not too far. And let's put a medium cargo well, not a medium cargo container. Yeah, I guess we have to. Okay, we'll put that there, and then we'll put the connector right there. Okay, that will be the bottom part of the ship, and then the top part here will be maybe I'll do something different than I did in the past with this. Maybe we'll come out and do like a wings type thing. Yeah, we'll come out to there. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So I'm going to work on this off camera here, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. I did do a couple things while we were off camera. I switched the cockpit to the fighter cockpit, and then I added on a little nose cone here for it. I moved it one up on the scale so that it stopped here. And then what I did was I put some thrusters on here kind of where I thought they might go in the end. Tossed on a temporary reactor here so I could fly up. Moved these out one because I want to have the pipes come off of this cargo container and go backwards, and then I want to cover those up. And with it one closer, as it was one too close. It would have touched the pod here. So the reason why I brought it up here is so that I could work on trying to figure out how to get these reactors to autofill rather than having to do it myself. When I built this ship on the other server, I played with the idea of having like a connector that would be like, let's see if we come in here. This right here, it's an ejector, so I don't know if it works two ways. I was kind of hoping I could put one on that and then one down here, and then have like uranium automatically fill into this every time I docked. I could toss some uranium in there, but I don't think that's going to work. It didn't work on the other server or on the other ship model that I made, and this one's a little different. I made it a little fatter up here. I think that looks really cool with the pod, and I may even give it, I don't know, it may just be okay like it is. The idea is I want to make two of these down here, one with welders and one with grinders. But for now we'll do the welder one. Okay. We may just leave the reactor there for now. And back here I have, basically I've got two in each direction except for the forward thrusters. There's 4 of those. I also wanted to add a light which would go right here. So let's take this off. And let's go ahead and weld this up. We'll put in, where's my light? There it is, number 1. Put that there. And that'll look pretty good coming off the top. See, how does it look from the cockpit? This cockpit is really nice. I got this from the, yeah, that's pretty good. It looks really good in here. I got this from the workshop. So, alright. I think that is what I want for this top one here. I will weld up everything and make it look, you know, paint it and everything off camera. As far as this goes down here, let's grab, oh, I need to switch these out. Small ship ones. So we'll do, oop. There we go. That right there. And this one is going to come back. Do I want it to go up and over? Yeah, I do. Okay. There we go. Like this, and then let's make it go inward. Like that. Like that. And then, oh, let's have it come down there. Alright. Come down 1. Is that all we need? Great. Okay. Now alternatively, I could have just had it go through, straight through, and be part of the wing. And no, I can't make it go over here because of that there. So let's take all that back off. Maybe I do need to have to go make it go through the wing here. Okay, so How we do that then is we just make a temporary bit there. And then we'll just come straight through and over. Yeah. That'll be better anyway, right? Okay. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now when I weld that up, when I fill everything into here, it will put it into the medium cargo container here, and you know what, we don't even need the medium cargo container. But it's just going to act as a buffer, I guess, for sending it left and right. We could just attach these directly to this, but I like how this looks. I may end up doing something else with this here. I wonder if I can have it feed... Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to toy around with some ideas about connecting the pod up here and the module down here. So, now that that's connected, I should be able to get rid of these without it flying apart. Very good. Okay. I'll do the same thing on the other side. What I want to do is I also want to add in a reactor to this, because this is going to need its own reactor. It's going to need its own thrusters up and down, and forward and backward and side to side and everything like that. So I'll work on doing that too. Let's see, what can we do? Gonna need a gyroscope somewhere, so let's put that. I'm gonna kind of try and hide the gyroscopes somewhere in a central location. Here might be a good idea. Let's stick it there. And then I want to add reactors that are automatically filled, 2 of them. So let's replace this here with this kind of a connector, and then we'll grab, yep, and just stick our reactor right up on it like that. So that way when uranium comes into the system, it'll autofill that on both sides. So there we go. We're going to do that on both sides here. We've got power, we've got gyroscope. Now let's get thrusters going. Side to side. Now I'm tempted to put these guys... I gotta be really careful around this pod. I'm really tempted to put these guys inside somewhere, like forward thrusters, like right here, you know. I've been trying to play by putting them all outside, but I think that might be pretty cool. We'll have downward thrusters here and here, or I guess up thrusters. We'll have, and then we've got to figure out where to put landing gear on this thing too. Let's see, let's put our up thrusters, or down thrusters. I am going to get that right one of these days. Can we put them down in there? What's in my way? There's nothing to attach them to down here. So let's put, oh, there's something in the way. Yeah, that's the thrusters. Okay. I don't think we can put them there. Nope, we sure can't. But we can put side thrusters there, I believe. No, that might get in the way. Okay. Well, let's attach them, I guess, then to the underside like this. I'll just put 2 in each direction. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. So what are we missing? We have missing downward thrusters. We could probably put those here. Yeah, one on each side. So let's see, we've got up over here. Okay, got side there, down there, backwards there. Now we need forward thrusters, which are probably easiest to figure out. I mean, we can just stick them there. That'll probably look pretty cool. It's gonna go back more. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna weld this all up, duplicate it on the other side, and then I'll be back and show you where I'm at. Alright, we're back. We have it all welded up. It's duplicated on both sides, and we've got some power running in our reactors. I took the opportunity to name this merge block the welder merge block. I also named this connector the welder connector. I did that by accessing this. I hit K like normal, come into the control panel. I found the connector and I just put welder in front of it, found the merge block and put welder in front of it. That tells me that the welder, anything that's attached to this would be considered the welder. This up here I'm going to call the pod. So if I come in here, see, where's my merge block? We're just going to take the 2 off here, call this the pod merge block. And I think that's all we need. Yep. Okay. So what I can do then is if I hit G, scroll up to the top, my pod merge block, I can bring down here and toggle on and off. So right now it's on. The welder merge block is on. So I can just come down here and merge. There we go. Once it turns green, then we're good. So now what I have to do is I'm going to get out and I'm going to make sure that nothing is connecting. I don't want anything but the merge block to connect, because I believe that will destroy it, or that will make it so that I can't disconnect it again. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I thought it did. So good. We're at least 1 block away from everything, so that'll be great. I think I can put angled blocks here. If I do something like this, I think that will be okay. Maybe not. Maybe I have to come out here to do it. But I kind of want that hidden when this is flying. I'm okay with it not being hidden, because when I dock with it, when I'm not flying around, because when I dock with it, I need to be able to see. I need to be able to see whether I'm lined up or not. So basically, the idea, as you can tell, is this is going to be the pilot ship, and I'm going to be able to take this off and go weld with it, and then if I need to grind something, I can just reconnect to the grinder, and there you go. So I think that looks pretty cool. And when I come into the first person view here, I can see the welders very nicely on either side. Put them down here, and then I can just start welding. So there you go. So I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna add some armor here. I'm gonna fly around a little bit, make sure that the gyroscopes are calibrated, and all you gotta do with that is just, if you go into K, find your gyroscope, turn its power down over here. So you can do that. I might add on a couple more things like the antenna, maybe a couple more spotlights next to the welders, so I can see what I'm doing a little bit easier. Who knows? So I'll just mess around with it, and then I'll show you where we're at. And then I'll probably call it an episode, and then in the next episode we will be able to start welding our station over there. So I just needed this ship to do it, because we have a large scale amount of stuff to do. So I will be back in a little bit. Alright, I think I am ready to show off the armor that I've done. I haven't got it painted yet, but that will come definitely off camera later. We're going to paint this a different color than the miner, and because we're going to do that because we're going to put another there's going to be a small cargo container on top of this, and then we're going to have another connector attached to it there, and that's going to be a different color. That color is going to match this. And so what's going to happen is anything that I want to auto load into this, I'll put into this cargo container, and I'll just rename the cargo container something like for welder or something like that. You know, something to tell me that that's the container that the welding ship will go on. Now, I wanted to show you what this looked like connected. If I come in here, make sure that my connector's on. Now from this angle, and you know, once I have the armor on this side, I'm not going to be able to see whether it's connected or not. So if I come down the front here, there it's connecting, and now it's connected. So it looks really good. It's pretty seamless. I do have one thruster right here that's facing down into the ship below it. So, but since we have thruster damage turned off, that's not going to be a problem. I thought about keeping that block hollow, but I don't know. It looks alright. I might move that later, maybe down here or something, and then just smooth that off. We'll see. I'll take a look at that later, but for now, this is what our ship is going to look like for the most part. I really like it, and so far the maneuverability is still really, really good. Like, I still may need to turn down the gyros, but it accelerates really fast. We've got 8 going, you know, forward thrust, which means that, yeah, I'm going to turn those gyros down. So let's see, gyroscope 1, let's turn that down to 50. We're not a fighter ship, we don't need to turn that sharply. Okay. Let's see, what's our stopping power here? So we can accelerate rather quickly. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then of course I gotta put landing gear on it, and I'm just gonna put those like right here. Like right under here somewhere. Probably right there. Yeah, like that. So that's probably where I'm going to put them, one on each side. That way we can anchor this thing to something rather than just let it sit there in space forever. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today. Kind of a long episode, but we kind of got some fun stuff done. I need to work on the armor on this side. But yeah, I'll get it all done. This ship will look really cool next time you see it, with the armor and everything. But that's going to be our welder, and that's going to be the blueprint we're going to use for the grinder. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.